Everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what? I'm coming at you with a new pickup video. But first, I want to talk a little bit about the company that I picked up from. So, there's a company called Blue Underground. A lot of people consider it a small company, but at one point it was a pretty fair size movie company you can get things from. You know, at the time, you know, that they started up, there was only like Anchor Bay and a few other little boutique companies. Anchor Bay's gone. They've been folded up into Lionsgate, so you know you'll never see any more Anchor Bay titles come out. But in 2004, I think it was, William Lustig, the director, producer, writer, said he wanted to put out his own boutique label, and put out Blue Underground. And Blue Underground at the time, before that, was a shell company. He worked for Anchor Bay, and he would do like the behind the scenes or the making ofs for the Anchor Bay titles. And he just said, well, I need to put it underneath a name, so he put it underneath Blue Underground. And then when he left Anchor Bay, he took Blue Underground with him, and he had some titles he had the rights to, and so he started putting them out. And over the years, he's put out some really cool stuff. And this is not what I picked these first two up like a long time ago, but I'm just going to show you. Here's a Lucio Fulci collection. I love this collection. It's got the New York Ripper, House by the Cemetery, and City of the Living Dead in it. How cool is that? You know, they got a lot of Fulci stuff over there. That's the cool thing. And then the other collection that they have is the Dario Argento. You know, so you have Inferno, Cat o' Nine Tails, and Deep Red. Again, cool titles. So over the last week, I found out a couple days before it was about to get over that MVD, the online store, was having a sale on Blue Underground titles. You know, 50% off, which is nice because Blue Underground titles are kind of pricey. Much like a lot of boutique labels out there. I mean, I understand that they have to make some money in order to keep the rights or make money. I get it, but sometimes it's just a little pricey. That's all I can say. So MVD was having a 50% off, and I grabbed 6 titles, but one of them is a collection, and then there's 3 separate movies. So I'm just going to show you what I picked up. First up, we have the Toolbox Murders, the original 1970s Toolbox Murders film. I think it's 1972. 76. My mistake. Okay. But basically this handyman that works at an apartment building is going around and causing problems with the tools that are in his toolbox. Yeah. It's a early slasher film, really. I mean, it's one of those ones that gets overlooked. You have Cameron Mitchell, who did a lot of Italian films. Anyone else in here that you might know? Wesley Euro, Annette Corsout. Marianne Walter, who stage name is Kelly Nichols as an adult film star. So you got that. The original Toolbox, the original exploitation classic, the Toolbox Murders. I haven't seen this one. I don't remember seeing this one, but I think it's supposed to be super gory. So that was one of the movies I grabbed. Next one was Venom. This is all hoodoo and voodoo type stuff, you know. This is not the 2000 movie. This is 1980. I think is what it says. But Sterling Hayden Klaus Kinski, Susan George, Oliver Reed. I mean, that's just, that right there, the cast and stuff was just really, really cool. But, yeah, so I grabbed this. I think this was like $10, I mean, regularly like $20 from MVD, and it's not a bad. I do remember seeing this. I don't remember the whole movie, but it's been a long time since I've watched this movie. So I grabbed it. Do they have a reversible cover on this one? Some of them they do, some of them they don't. No. This is one of those ones that just shows something like that on the inside. But yeah, it's got an audio commentary. It's got a theatrical trailer, teaser trailer, TV spots, poster and still gallery. The poster galleries are always kind of cool to see on like Blu-rays, because you can see what some of the Euro posters look like, and sometimes they're like way out there. And the next up for the singles is Snuff. Now this one I grabbed. I've not seen this, but this is what I grabbed because I like the description. This is all about like a Jim Jones type of leader down in South America. That is, he's got a little following, people doing what they want, and this actress with the film crew go down there to film a movie, and when the movie's over, they're like, was it really a movie, or did those people really die? This is basically another early version of found footage. I mean, I like the idea. I love these movies where they have like cult leaders, I mean, it says deep in South America, a Manson-like cult leader named Satan cavorts with a bevy of beauty biker chick followers while compelling them to kill in his name. That's just the first sentence. How cool is that? Yeah, so the extras, you got shooting Snuff, an interview with the filmmaker. Up to Snuff, interview with the with filmmaker Nicholas Winding Refn. Pornbuster, interview with an FBI agent, Bill Kelly. U.S. trailer, German trailer, poster and still gallery, controversy gallery. I mean, there's a lot on this. And this one does have a reversible artwork. I do remember that. So the disc looks like the regular artwork. And then, I don't know if you can be able to see it through here, but there's the alternate artwork. And I'm still deciding on whether or not to switch it out. I actually really like this cover art. So those are the three single titles. Next up we have a collection much like the Dario Argento collection and the Lucio Fulci collection. We have the Post-Apocalyptic Collection. We have 1990, The Bronx Warriors, Escape the Bronx, and The New Barbarians. Now, when I was a kid, we had the first machine we ever had to play movies was a Betamax. And we had a bunch of blank tapes that we bought. And I recorded 1990, The Bronx Warriors, and Escape the Bronx, which is, I think, known at the time. I mean, it's known as Escape the Bronx here, but I think the title that was on the movie that I recorded off TV was Escape 2000. I think that's what it was. But yeah, so I had the first two movies on Betamax at one point, recorded off of TV. The third movie, The New Barbarians, which has Fred the Hammer Williamson in it, I don't recollect ever seeing it. I've seen the poster a million times. I've seen the cover art a million times, but I don't think I've ever seen the movie. Whereas the first two both have Mark Gregory in it. He plays Trash. That's actually the character's name. All three are directed by Enzo. Oh, I want to get his last name right. Enzo Castorelli. blah. It's funny because when you watch the Bronx 1990, the Bronx Warriors, they filmed some of it in Italy and some of it in New York. But there's they're supposed to be a biker gang that runs around in New York, and the bikes that they're riding are Moto Guzzi's, Italian motorcycles, which look nothing like Harleys. So that's one thing I do remember. All these are rated R. They came out in the early 80s. They were like Mad Max ripoffs, 80, let's see. I want to say so 81, 82, 82, 83, and this is 83. So that's somewhere around the time that these three movies came out, But yeah, those are my pickups. Nothing on the insides, just more of the disc art looking like the cover art. So there you got the Bronx Warriors, and there you got Escape the Bronx and the New Barbarians. And that's it. I picked that up. The weird thing is that this was last Wednesday I found out about the sale, and so I give my picks, and I don't know, it was really weird. It was a $5.99 flat rate for them to ship it out, and I had it by Saturday. This is Sunday, so I was just really surprised how fast it came. It was just crazy fast because it came from the East Coast, So that's the stuff that I found. Did any of you guys get in on the MVD Blue Underground sale? Just asking. If so, please leave it down below in the comments. Always like, subscribe, share, and comment. I always want to know what you have to say. And as always, when you do subscribe, hit that bell button. That way you'll be notified anytime I put something new up. And I am the 13th Wolfman, and that's right. Yeah, I'm on the prowl.